Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. If you don't know the meaning of salam, its Muslim greeting is a greeting of peace. The English translation of assalamu alaikum is, may the peace and blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be on you. This is my humble response in a challenge to Introverted Smile YouTube channel. But before I start my response and challenging him, I would like to give one example. Imagine when a couples are together and then they got divorced, but the wife still use the identity of the husband. Whenever she does something, she addresses the work as an ex-wife of Mr. A. She called herself as an ex-wife of Mr. A in every occasion. That means she has some interest with the name. When you're divorced, then you have nothing to do with the Mr. A, so you don't have to call yourself the ex-wife of Mr. A, the ex-wife. Whenever you say something, who said it? The ex-wife of Mr. A. It's not that somebody else is labeling, they themselves, herself, she's labeling herself as the ex-wife of Mr. A. So if you look at this example, that lady has an interest with the person. Interest can be in money form, or she can use her name in many ways. That's what the ex-Muslim today does. Whenever they do something, they say ex-Muslim. Whenever they make videos, they say ex-Muslim. Whenever they have anything, they say ex-Muslim. Why can't you use your identity, your name? The Muslim, when they do something, says this Muslim. Yes, because that's his identity. But when you leave Islam, then why you're still using ex-Muslim? You should find your own identity. Number one, why they're doing that? As I give the example of the wife, and she had interest with the name, similarly these ex-Muslim, these so-called ex-Muslim, they have their own interest. I have hundreds of examples what type of interest they do have. Some of them, they look for the fame, because whenever we criticize the Quran, the Islam, whenever we say something about Islam, people, they start sharing your videos, they start replying you, and the Muslims sometimes they fill in this trick. And also some of them, they have traveled from the home countries like Somalia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh to Europe, and then they have put the file for protection, and they've told them what's wrong with you, you can live peacefully in your country. So then they start videoing ex-Muslim, I left Islam, just to make a beautiful case for their protection or for their visa case, whatever it is. This may not be case with this guy, but this is the case with many people, and we cannot deny this fact. As I have been to some places and where I've interviewed people and studied their cases, I found this is the main reason why these people call themselves ex-Muslim and speak bad about Islam. Maybe this is not the case with this guy. Maybe, I don't know. I couldn't find much information about this guy online. Let me tell you something. I have watched your videos. I've wasted my time. I considered I wasted. Trust me, I consider that amount of time I wasted, because your videos were very basic, all subjective, based on your personal feeling, understanding, based on emotion. I couldn't find any objective, knowledgeable arguments. Trust me, I couldn't find. It's just speaking about the hijab, speaking about the Muslim. A Muslim can be a better Muslim. Muslim can't be a good person, and if he is a Muslim, what is this? And there are no arguments, no argument being put forward. Just put it on the bush. And I don't know how deluded are the viewers who is watching his videos and supporting him. Let me tell you something. Whenever you are refuting something, if the refutation is textual or intellectual, you have to refute anything based on textual evidence, which is empirical. You also need to refute somebody based on rationality, deductive reasoning or intellectual reasoning. But if when I watch your videos, there was no textual evidence, no intellectual evidence, no reasoning, nothing. If you think you're right and you have all the reasoning why you left Islam, you have reason people shouldn't follow Islam, you have reason people should be against Islam, you have reasons for everything, then accept this challenge. Email me on the email, contact me on Skype, and let's have live debate. Instead of sitting in the dingy garage and making videos and saying whatever you want to say on every point, you have no idea what you said. For instance, hijab, you said a 6-year girl was forced to wear hijab and she doesn't want it. In Islam, 6-year girl, she don't need to wear hijab. But the point is, my brother, whatever your personal experience might be with Islam, with a Muslim, but you need guidance. You need guidance, you need Muslim. If you're a real man, find a Muslim and speak to him. If you can't find any Muslim to speak, then I'm here. Email me or give me your email, accept the challenge. Let's have Skype debate. You can even record the Skype debate and let the people be the judge what's wrong and what's right. Let me tell you one more thing. If I believe that the sun is not the center of the universe, doesn't mean the sun is not. No, the sun is. The problem is my belief, with my thinking, with my rationality, with my knowledge. And that's what it is with you. If you believe something, if you conclude something, if you think of something, that's not the way it is. You get my point? Your belief does not justify any reality. Islam is a complete set of law and a religion from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is the only way acceptable in the sight of Allah is Islam. The viewers might be confused. Look, Rahmatullah, Nowruz, you were saying Islam is right. This guy, IntrovertedSmiles, saying Islam is wrong. Who we should believe? It's very, maybe you have these thoughts in your mind watching this video. It's fine, keep them. Let me give you something based on logic, deductive reasoning. Because according to Erik Erikson, a very famous psychologist, he said the only freedom we human beings have is our rationality. We can use our rationality with full freedom. The rest of things, we are slave of so many things, we don't have much freedom as a human being. As psychology and philosophy has quoted, that human beings were thrown to the reality of the world. So we don't have much freedom. The only freedom we have is our rational faculty and how to use them. That's our freedom. Let me give a very logical way to decide who is right and who is wrong. Listen to simple logic. When Islam gave full rights to the women, to the animal, to the nature, and Islam believes on justice, unity and peace, and that has been proven historically, then what is the problem today we feel with Islam? There is no problem, we feel wrong. If you or all the viewers think Islam has a problem, there is no good system for the justice, unity, and Islam is religion of terror, promote terrorism, then put forward your evidence. Historical, textual, intellectual, on any event that's happening around. And if you think that you are right, then prove yourself with me. And I'm waiting for your acceptance of my challenge. If you're truthful and real, not fake, if you're a real man, the man of principle, the man of his own words, then email me and accept this challenge. And let's have live debate and discuss your problem. Not the problem of Islam, that's your personal problem. And I don't want to see new videos of viewers based on allegations coming up about Islam and not accepting my challenge. If you are their viewers, push forward this video and let him watch and accept the challenge. If he is real man, I will be waiting for your email. Peace.